Hey, welcome back everyone. Some more Age of Empires here. More experimentation with the Chinese. I'm playing against my opponent Main Cassidon, who's playing as the Abbasid. And I believe we're on... I believe this is Dry Arabia. I'm glad I'm going up against the Abbasid. I generally know what their strategies are, since I've played them for just so long. Getting a little unlucky here with the... Oh, no, there's some sheep. Okay, now we're starting to grab some. Against the Abbasid, you have to watch just how many town centers they're going to build in the feudal age. You really have to watch their stone, and it's okay to apply a little bit of pressure. But it's difficult to apply too much pressure to the Abbasid because they can really pump out just a few units and protect themselves well. Maybe you send an archer or two, they make a horseman or two. Then you make a spearman, and then they make camel archers. So now you're saying to yourself, okay, well now I have to get a stables. So you really have to send a mixed unit composition against them. And we're aging up pretty soon here. Yeah, we're almost there. There we go. We're probably going to build, I'm guessing the Imperial Academy, yeah, right about here, because we definitely want to get this wood line going. I mean, we want to get our bonus gold, or bonus taxes from this lumber camp, and definitely on this this mill. So that's going to give us a lot of gold income. We're checking the stone here. This is usually when Abbasid players would make a move for the stone, right when they make it up to the feudal age, and they've scouted me. They want to see if I'm going to apply any pressure. So yeah, bringing my scout around. We're watching. Now I'm probably going to look to get the Song Dynasty. We'll probably put down the Barbican of the Sun. We're probably going to want to put it somewhere. Ooh, there they go. Just saw a bunch of villagers head to stone. Yep, there it is. Going very aggressive on it. I've got a lot of wood, or I had a lot of wood piled up, so I decided to make an archery range, knowing that my Abbasid opponent's going to be playing kind of greedy here. I'll spend some of my wood on an archer or two, just to see if we can't get him to react and slow him down a bit. Looks like, yep, we're going for some stone, and we're going to secure kind of these berries, the stone, and the gold with the Barbican of the Sun. Now we're trying to guess where he's going to put his second town center. That's why I'm kind of sticking near these deer. I want to prevent him from putting it down on an ideal spot, like right here. I mean, it's next to a stone and all these deer. Take a few shots with this archer. He's got some idle villagers over here, which we'll just kind of pick away at. And now we got the Song Dynasty. So now we're producing villagers a little quicker. And yeah, now we're scaring him away from the stone. This will force him, yes, to make a stables, make a horseman. The moment I see the horseman, I realize we're done here. Let's send these archers back home. Now I'm looking for that second town center. Where could he have put it? Oh, there goes the horseman. I'm hoping he doesn't find my units in this stealth forest. Ah, okay, he put it near these berries. He needs to put down a mill. It'll give these berries some bonus food. But yeah, he's producing away. Our second town center is only just now coming up. We'll probably see a third from him. Yeah, he mined 600 stone, so he actually has enough to put down another town center. He's probably going to go for it right away. Not sure why I'm making Jugnu. I can see that he's got these two stables going up. We really don't need them. We just need spearmen. Glad to see more stone game picked up. Now we have enough to make a third town center. Let's see if that comes up pretty quick. Oh, but it looks like I'm spending my wood on other items here. There's the horsemen. Our scout got a good view of all of them. Now we're coming forward. I'm hoping to engage with those horsemen. I've got 2 spearmen here, some archers. I want to see what kind of damage we could do here. Good bracing by that spearman. Yeah, the archers are definitely going to get picked off here. Oh, unfortunate. Yeah, look how fast these ranged units die. But the spearmen are putting in good work. Yeah. Maybe not the best engagement here. Maybe I should have backed off, seeing how many horsemen he had. Now I need to get these spearmen over to wherever there's an exposed gather spot. So maybe the wood line. Maybe where these villagers are headed to make that 3rd town center. But yeah, this is kind of a macro game. We're both just kind of getting 3 town centers up. Our economies are about to explode upwards. Let's check out income. We're about even in food. He's ahead in wood, ahead in gold. I'm behind, but I'm still gathering stone. I think he's just playing a very efficient build here where he's just going to focus on food and gold. But that's a lot of gold income. He's definitely going straight up to the castle age now. I've got a bit too many people on wood if I'm going to be trying to get to the castle age myself. But it looks like I'm going to spend some of that wood. Oh, let's see here. Oh, here come his horsemen. Really, these berries are pretty exposed. I think I should have either walled it off or gotten some spearmen over there because they're not really doing anything over here. So we're just producing villagers nonstop. Because our villager production time is reduced by 35%, really we're on like 4 town centers at this point. I think my opponent's still on 3. Ooh, gathering up my forces. I want to head out. But I need to be secure in moving out on the map. Okay, good. We have siege engineering. And of course, right as I send my army out, these 6 villagers are just going to get swarmed by these horsemen. He might have had a scout up here watching me move out with my army. Not sure. Oh, wow. Did all 6 of my villagers manage to hide? That's pretty good. Oof, losing a villager there. But here come my forces. Yep. Oof, he's going to get really damaged here. That's painful. I was tempted to send all my villagers back to work, but we'll just do that. Now we're on top of his villagers back here. And I'm liking this. We're going to try and get into his wood line. Yep, just scare all these villagers away. A few of them are still just rallied here. So that's at least some villager kills. We're taking a lot of arrow fire. But we'll take the villager kills. Oof. But the arrow fire hurts. And now he's coming forward with the man-at-arms. I do like that I'm getting out on the map with these outposts. But one thing that I think is lacking is scouting. When we get into these big macro games, it's important to continually scout because you're going to be able to see your opponent put down infrastructure. Like, these guys didn't end up really doing any scouting while they were back here. I wish they had explored a little bit and looked for the infrastructure because now I'm really in the dark on what he's doing. Like, great that I'm getting down these outposts, but we need to know what he's doing. Income, you can see he's ahead in food. I'm a little ahead, about even in wood, and he's ahead in gold. I think this economic advantage is because of all of his villagers. He's just been producing them nonstop. And look at me, I'm actually idle. I'm not producing villagers right now. That's really disappointing. I really have to stay on top of villager production because it's my civilization's big advantage. The fact that I get all this villager production. And there's the scouts that I was looking for. Let's get them into his base and finding out what's going on. Good to see the villagers back under production, but I mean, there. Now more of them are idle. We've got to get this villager production consistent. It's going to lose me the game. Because just look at the income. Now he's just exploding in wood. And we're still seeing lots of man-at-arms, and they're getting lots of upgrades. He might have gone double blacksmith. And look at this aggressive gold mining. Yeah, he's getting out on the map. He's going for all this food. Yep. And now my scout rides forward, and we're seeing man-at-arms building battering rams in front of my base. I need to produce crossbowmen and man-at-arms of my own. Well, palace guards, I should say. Or really knights. Knights and horsemen would be nice. So we need knights, horsemen, maybe man-at-arms of my own, and I also need crossbowmen. Problem is, I've mostly gone for the melee upgrades for my units. So the crossbowmen don't even have good attack. I'm going to send some around to see if we can't perform a little bit of a counterattack, but look at how many rams he's producing. Hopefully I'm supervising some of my military production. Really need these archery ranges producing crossbowmen, but it looks like I didn't make a transition to gold. We just have no gold income. We've only got one villager working this gold. And I mean, yeah, we're getting that nice passive income from the taxes, but you can see we're very strapped on gold, and we need that gold to produce crossbowmen. So would love to see supervision on, yeah, maybe not the stables. I want it on the archery range. Counterattack down here's going okay. Just kind of forced him to retreat his villagers. Oh, he's got a bunch of idle villagers over here. Okay, now he's getting them to work. We're population blocked. We need to get down some housing. And we have all this food, but just not enough gold. If we had gold, we could just be pumping out crossbowmen. And now here come all those battering rams that he constructed. It's just an army of them. 10 battering rams. Gonna send my villagers away so they don't have to deal with this battle. And look at the man-at-arms. 2-2 upgrades all over. Look at all the man-at-arms. It's a huge ball of them. I don't have nearly enough crossbowmen for this. And we're still lagging on the villager production. Our income is just way behind my opponent. I think just my fundamentals were really lacking this game. Scouting was an issue. Producing villagers was an issue. I might just need to practice a few times as the Chinese, where maybe against the computer or something, where I assume my opponent's not going to put on much aggression at all, and just practice macroing up to the castle age and getting a big economy going, taking over the map, and yeah, scouting my opponent. Because if my opponent just blanket produces one unit like man-at-arms, I need to be able to respond with my own units. I want to just pump out crossbowmen, be able to afford them, and really just the villager production. I need to stay on top of that. Cool to see a strategy like this from the Abbasid player. I don't really see this strategy all that often, but a Castle Age man-at-arms flood with good upgrades, it's pretty neat. I'm guessing he goes up to the Castle Age and gets the cheap research and just pumps out those blacksmith upgrades and pumps out the man-at-arms. Anyway, hope to see you for the next game.